Hello India, let's celebrate. Good days or bad days, blessings or boons, favorable or unfavorable, easy or tough. Whatever is the circumstances, our educationists have accepted every challenge always. With their wisdom and knowledge, they have created the best out of the worst. The year 2020 was indeed one of the most challenging and difficult years, but especially for the education industry. Till now, schools are not open, rest everything is open. But as said, nothing can stop the determined ones. Our teachers, principals, and all educationists, in whatever positions they are, did not give up and did not accept loss of one full session as predicted that the session will be a no session one. But our educationists, they have not accepted this and continued. They innovated, they tried new ways, new technologies, and continued positively amidst lots of criticism here and there. Problems were different, so solutions were also different. Different from region to region, different from different kinds of schools, different kinds of students, learning something new and sharing their knowledge and expertise with others. These are some of the ways how 2020 was overcome, how the 2020 was made one of the best year out of this from this worst year. So let's listen to 100 stories of 100 educationists of diverse position, region, diverse challenges. To continue, now we are in our third episode. Our today's guest is a national reputed educationist, Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra. We are very fortunate to Dr. Mehrotra that he accepted our invitation in just one day and accepted to be a part of it and share his motivational stories, which I'm very much sure will be real motivation for the other youths. Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra is an academic evangelist. He is a well-known author, a national awardee. Dr. Mehrotra is the CBSE Master Trainer. He was also principal of a school previously. So with this, I would like to request Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra sir to present his views today.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Well, this is a high time for all of us. Pandemic has taught us how to live, how to swim against all odds. It is like a situation which has made us stronger, confident, and that the children can learn in any circumstances. I thank all the wonderful teachers all around the world, and particularly the learners, the parents, and all the other stakeholders who have taken this situation as a challenge and converted it into opportunity. Madam, your initiative is really great. I congratulate you for this notion of evaluating the task of how and what ways, the teachers and the educationists experience this particular odd hour. And I'm very sure this will give out a spectrum of great learning for all your viewers all across the world. Well, as an educator myself, I experienced that the joy element, if the teacher is ready to deliver, can be delivered anytime, anywhere. I believe learning is possible through www, which is more than World Wide Web. It is whatever, whenever, and wherever. If the teacher is strong with confidence, with the ability and the support and the belief that their children can learn wonders, it is all a possibility. A minute game that yes, a classroom can be anywhere. when we talk about experiential learning, which integrates a compassion by the teachers and the children who look forward to learning together with the spectrum of practice, perfection, and practical orientation. I believe learning to learn should be a hobby rather than an occasional occurrence. And we have seen this in 7 to 8 months in a big way. How the teachers came together by making the children at ease, at comfort, and note down with the approach of the mental health, how the teachers and the children were feeling. You know, it could happen to anybody. It could happen anytime, here, tomorrow, day after. And this situation was dealt by the parents in a big way by giving them harboring support to the wonderful teachers. I have had around 100 webinars during this pandemic. And every time I was talking to the teachers, they were happy. They were ready to accept the knowledge. They were ready to share their views. And they were even ready for learning anytime, I would say, any hour. And the spectrum has really transformed the learning process in a big way. Friends, I also believe that this particular time has given them a golden opportunity to showcase their talents. Every teacher today is an oriented teacher. He is a tech enabled teacher. Earlier, they were tech oriented teachers. Now they are enabled teachers. They can very well open their laptop anytime and teach to the world. They have done their job. They have created their own PDFs. Earlier, it was a PPT based learning, which was quite boring. Now, today, it is PDF based learning, PDF being shared among the children. And also, we have had wonderful platforms of teaching and learning. With the reference, today, every teacher is a contributor. Today, every teacher is a curator of knowledge. And that curation has been done with the support of students, the school management, and above all the parents, because the wavelength, the broadband and the wavelength of the data was all given by the parents. The wonderful support by the parents given for this particular education world, the scenario needs a recognition. And I support them, I acknowledge them. I know the things are bad. Many of them, they lost their jobs, they lost their business. But for the children, they could do so much. Many parents bought, when the lockdown got open for some time, and they got the laptops for them, for their wards, because for education of their wards, they can do anything. They took EMIs to pay for getting their mobile phones and for getting their laptops. And this is a reality, let me tell you. And that is how the things have passed. So thank you very much for this great support, dear parents, dear teachers, dear heads of schools, who have had great commitment. I would say it was a great challenging times. And many of the principals, I think 90% of the principals did go to school to operate the function, to operate the learning teaching methodology during the whole lockdown process. Though it was scary, they did go. And many teachers also went maybe once a week or twice a week, just to help them with their proxies and lab instruments so that they can use it in their normal classroom. So this very time has been a great time. Of course, I wish and pray that we don't get this horrible time again in our lives, but certainly we have come as a winner. I salute to the wonderful support given by the government for all the natives to overcome this. And that is how we have a recovery rate of more than 95 to 98%. That's really great. And we educators need to understand, need to thank ourselves together that we could get such a wonderful network, the internet, and all what has been in view. And this is, of course, kudos to the technology we have in India. And that is what is the empowerment we have had out of the structure format, that the children are glued to the connect. They're available. You give a message on the WhatsApp and they are open, they are attracted to the learning, and they are open, they're ready to learn anytime. So the great support from the parents, the great support from the school management, the wonderful commitment by the teachers themselves has had a great recognition to the world of education in India. We have had the national education policy during that period only. And I'm very, very happy to note that even in the national education policy, the government drafted, a plan of action for a situation like that of pandemic, that the school should be ready and they need to have that infrastructure to manage and cope up with this type of a scenario as well. It has a special mention in the national education policy, if you check. So that is what is the approach we need to look forward. And as an educator, even I feel that learning to learn should be a priority for all teachers on the go. Gone are the days we need to learn about A for apple, B for boy, and C for cat. Today it's a new spectrum altogether. We need to learn about A for Android, B for BlackBerry, and C for cloud. And hence, because the children understand that language today, for them, A for apple is the gone with the wind. And that is what is the technology is going to help us. And I wish and pray that every teacher today develops his online reputation management, the Google count as an approach. So that is what is a requisite. Even I'm looking forward for learning to learn as a priority for all of us. And I believe as an educator, as a teacher trainer myself, as an author, and above all, as a school auditor, even I feel that the schools need to innovate themselves to face the children who are going to be looking forward to the better normal coming probably in a month time now that we are going back to our classes. So now the children are already occupied with the world of technology. There shall be a great challenge for the schools to imbibe their attention, to have their attention, because they are already into the world of fantasy and learning through the technology. So probably we need to look forward. And I think here the integration of artificial intelligence, augmented reality, the virtual spectrum through the teachers who are going to act like facilitators in a big way will come into force. So this is what I wanted to share. I wanted to thank you and people like you who are doing a great job bringing the quality education in view and making us believe, we, the educators, believe that with the support of people like you, there shall certainly be a better normal post-COVID in a big way. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. Really, that was very good. Whatever you have said, everything to the point. But I would also like to add here
Yes.
that maybe many of the people don't know. You have told in general about the people, about the educationists, how everybody has faced. But maybe you are very down to earth, and that's why you have mentioned your recognitions, the awards, the so many recognitions which you have got in this year, sir. We would like to listen to it in short, sir.
Well, I was awarded the National Teacher Award by the President of India, His Excellency Sir Abdul Kalamji in 2005, which was actually September 2006. And it was a great time when I went with my family to accept that award along with the other teachers of the country. In addition, I was also awarded the Science Teacher Award by the Ministry of Education in the state of UP. Then I was awarded the Bold Learner Teacher Award, the Broad Outlook Learner Teacher Award by Air India. And there were many, many other awards which came in view. Along with that, I've had a recognition by the LIMCA Book of Records and the India Book of Records for developing online apps, for the Google Play Store. That's around 150 plus for teachers, parents, and other stakeholders. Well, along with that, I'm also a Udemy instructor. Now, udemy.com is a platform, which is a US based website. It also has an app where they share courses. You can do courses, online courses from that platform. And that's udemy.com. So I have around
It's 5 o'clock.
I have around 300 plus courses over there, and each course comes with some learning, and many of these courses are free of cost. Along with that, I'm also into writing of books. I've authored around 50 to 60 books, particularly subjects related to computer science for classes 1 to 12, published by S. Chand and Company, New Delhi. Along with that, I have also written books for school management, like 200 Wow Teaching Ideas. Then Spectrum is towards the very preface of understanding and learning. I also have written 99 effective ways to manage schools post-COVID, like what are the things schools should adopt in order to manage. So this is available at Amazon. All my books are available at Amazon. I also published recently about a book which talks about digital body language, like the way we work online, we need to have our perfect body language, to react and correspond to the mails or to the topics. So there are many books which come with perception of learning to learn as a priority. There are books for teachers, there are books for parents, 200 Wow Parenting Skills. So they all are available at Amazon. And I believe that sharing knowledge has to be a priority by all the educators. And that is what is my preference over life. I look forward to sharing ideas, training of teachers. I've been conducting workshops online, offline in countries like India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Mauritius, and other places on behalf of even CBSE Master Trainer, as you mentioned. So this is how I've been integrating learning. And I believe making use of the best of the qualities which I learned with the march of time, I love to share. So this is my deliberations in practice, and I look forward to making learning a hobby rather than an occasional occurrence. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dheeraj. Thank you really, really very much. And we have been knowing so much about you. There is a never-ending things I know, but I would really like to read your books also. And I'm very, very sure that the young generation and whoever is listening to the talk show today, or whoever will watch it later, will really get motivated. And thank you very much once again, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, madam. God bless you and all who are watching. Right. Thank